The waves tonight are gentle, but they carry a story only you can hear. Cancer, you are not just a child of the moon. You are the keeper of treasures hidden beneath the tide. And some of those treasures are not only of the heart, but of the material world, the wealth, the resources, the stability you've long dreamed of. Tonight, the tarot brings you the King of Pentacles, a figure of mastery, grounded success, and quiet power. He does not chase abundance. Abundance flows to him because he knows his worth, and he moves through life with steady intention. This is not just a reading about love, nor is it only about coins and possessions. It is about the sacred meeting point where your emotional intuition and your material dreams finally begin to dance together. So, breathe. Let the rhythm of the sea soften the noise around you, because what you're about to hear may change the way you see both your heart and your fortune. The Page of Pentacles, the seat of wealth. The Page of Pentacles rests gently in your reading like a fresh coin placed into your palm. It's not the wealth itself that matters here, but the promise of what it could become. Cancer, you have always been more of a nurturer than a taker. You care for hearts, not just bank accounts. But this card whispers that money too can be nurtured like a seed in fertile soil. It is the beginning of a journey, a learning phase, a reminder that every fortune, whether it is made of gold or joy, starts with one small step forward. This is not about gambling everything on a grand dream. It's about curiosity, about learning how your time, your skills, and your energy can grow into something that supports not only you, but those you love. The Page of Pentacles teaches you to become a student again, to explore new ways of earning, to understand the flow of giving and receiving, and to see money not as a burden, but as a loyal companion when treated with respect. And perhaps the most important lesson? That wealth is not a cold number in a bank. It is the quiet safety of knowing you can provide for yourself. It is the freedom to make choices without fear. It is the chance to say yes to the things that truly matter to you. In this moment, you are standing at the shore with a single coin in your hand, and the tide is waiting to carry your efforts into something far greater, awakening to new possibilities. Cancer, you have always been resourceful. Even when the tide was against you, you found ways to float. But now, it's different. The energy around you isn't just about survival anymore. It's about creation, expansion, about finally daring to imagine a life that is not ruled by scarcity. The Page of Pentacles stands before you, holding a single golden coin. It's small, yes, but in that coin is the seed of a forest. This is your moment to see money not as something that slips through your fingers, but as a tool you can shape, grow, and multiply. Perhaps you've been telling yourself, I'm just not good with money. Or maybe, deep down, you feared success would change you. But this is the time to release those old scripts. Because abundance is not about greed, it's about freedom. Imagine standing on the shore, watching the waves carry treasures toward you. They're not rushing, they're not desperate. They arrive in their own time. And you are ready to receive them without guilt, without fear. This is the awakening to see that money can be a gentle ally, that every dollar, every opportunity is not just income. It's a vote for the future you want to live in. And Cancer, the Page of Pentacles is whispering, start where you are, take the small coin, plant it, care for it. The harvest will come. The embrace of patience. Cancer, the hermit's lantern does not blaze with blinding light. It glows softly, almost shyly, casting a gentle warmth upon your path. This is not the kind of energy that rushes. It does not demand you hurry toward your goal. Instead, it invites you to breathe. To let the journey be as important as the destination. Patience, for you, is not weakness. It is your quiet strength. It is the way you listen for the whispers beneath the noise and wait for the tide to turn in your favor. There will be moments when the world around you moves faster, when others seem to sprint ahead while you are still finding your footing. And in those moments, remember, the ocean never rushes, yet it shapes the shore. Your wisdom grows in these pauses. Your heart heals in this stillness. And in time, what you are seeking will reveal itself, not through force, but through the gentle unfolding of perfect timing. Letting go of the weight you've carried. Cancer. Take a deep breath. You've been holding on to so much memories, mistakes, what ifs, and if onlys. Some of them aren't even yours to carry, but you've taken them in anyway, like the tides pulling in driftwood from faraway storms. And now, it's time to let them go. The Six of Pentacles appears here, not to speak of charity alone, but of balance, giving and receiving. You've given so much of your heart, your time, your resources, even when your own cup was nearly empty. You've been the quiet rescuer, the one who steps in when no one else will. But what about you, Cancer? Who pours back into you? Letting go doesn't mean you no longer care. It means you no longer deplete yourself to the point of breaking. It means you allow space for what is truly yours, opportunities that value your worth, connections that invest back into you, and financial flows that nourish rather than drain. Picture this. You're standing on a pier at dusk, the last light painting the water gold. In your hands are pebbles, each one a burden you've carried, debts of the heart, debts of the mind, even debts in the bank. One by one, you release them into the waves. They vanish beneath the ripples, carried away by the tide. And in that emptiness, something shifts. You feel lighter. You feel the space for abundance to enter, because when you make peace with what has left, you create room for what is meant to arrive. The ripple effect. How your financial energy touches others. Cancer. What you hold in your heart doesn't just stay with you, it radiates outward like rings on the surface of still water. The choices you make with your money, the values you infuse into your spending and saving, they touch more lives than you realize. When you choose to invest in something meaningful, whether it's supporting a friend's dream, buying from a small local store, or donating quietly to a cause, you send a message to the universe. I believe in abundance that benefits all. And in return, life often mirrors that belief back to you. You start noticing that generosity finds its way home. Opportunities appear. The right people arrive. The flow feels natural, not forced. But there's another side to this ripple. When your financial energy is tense, fearful, or hoarded without purpose, it can stagnate. The waters grow still, heavy. Relationships feel strained, creativity slows, and even your own motivation can dim. This is why, dear Cancer, the Ace of Pentacles asks you to treat your money like a garden, not just to feed yourself, but to feed the soil around you. Every seed planted in kindness and intention will grow into something far larger than its original form. Because wealth, at its purest, is never just about numbers, it's about the connections and transformations it fuels. And your gentle, generous heart has the power to create ripples that last far beyond this moment. The emotional rebirth. Cancer, this moment is not just about financial shifts. It is about the quiet resurrection of your spirit. The Death card tells us that after every letting go, there comes a deep inhalation of new life. You are not the same person you were before, because you have released what no longer serves you. You are lighter, freer, and infinitely more open to abundance. This is the phase where you begin to trust again, not only in the world, but in yourself. The doubts that once whispered in your mind grow fainter, replaced by a quiet confidence that feels like sunlight on skin. You start to see opportunities where before there were only walls. You begin to hear the gentle voice of your own intuition guiding you toward the right choices. Every step you take now carries the energy of renewal. The way you speak to yourself changes. The way you handle challenges changes. You no longer react from fear, you respond from wisdom. And as you walk this new path, Cancer, know this: you are no longer chasing survival, you are walking into creation. This is your rebirth, and every choice you make now plants the seeds of a brighter, more abundant tomorrow. Persistence and trust in the transformation process. Cancer, transformation is not a lightning strike, it is a tide. It rises slowly, washes over you in waves, and each time it retreats, it leaves behind something new, something cleaner, something stronger. This is where your patience becomes your greatest ally, because real change, especially financial change, does not happen overnight. There will be moments where you question if it's working, moments where fear tries to whisper, "Go back to what you know." But those moments are not signs of failure. They are invitations to trust yourself deeper. Persistence, for you is not about rigid control. It's about returning again and again to your vision, even when the results are still hidden beneath the surface. It's about watering the seeds you've planted without digging them up to check if they've grown. It's about believing that your efforts, no matter how small they feel today, are building a foundation that will one day surprise you with its strength. The Death card here reminds you rebirth takes time. And while the outside world may not yet see the new version of you emerging, inside, you are already becoming. Every choice you make now, every boundary you hold, every healthy financial habit you reinforce, is proof that you are no longer who you were. Keep walking, keep trusting. Your tide is still rising, and when it crests, you will see just how far you've come. The light that never fades. Even after the storm has passed and the tides have calmed, there remains a certain glow within you, Cancer, a glow that does not dim with time. It is not loud, nor does it demand attention. Instead, it is steady, like the lighthouse that continues to shine even when no ships are in sight. This is the essence of the star in you, the quiet assurance that no matter what you've endured, you have not lost your light. In this moment, think of the dreams you once thought were too far away, too impossible, too fragile to survive the chaos. They are still there, waiting for you. They have been cradled in your heart, kept alive by your own persistence, by your own belief, even in the smallest measure, that better days would come. The world may not always notice this kind of light, but those who are meant to find you will. They will be drawn not to your perfection, but to your humanity, to the way you've walked through the dark and still chosen to shine. This is your quiet magic, Cancer. You do not need the applause of the world to validate your worth. Your light exists because it is yours. And in holding it, you remind others that their own light can survive the night. Would you like me to flow straight into part 10, the closing blessing so the emotional arc completes perfectly, the invitation to your financial rebirth? Cancer, this is the moment where all the threads of your journey weave together into something new. The tide has come in, bringing with it not just change, but renewal. The Death card has shown you the truth that endings are not the shadows we fear, but the doorways we step through toward light. You've shed the skin of old debts, old beliefs, and old fears. You've replaced them with clarity, courage, and the quiet power of choice. Your relationship with money is no longer a constant storm. It is the gentle, steady tide that rises and falls, always carrying you forward. This is your invitation to live differently from this day on, to welcome abundance not with desperation, but with grace. To see every coin, every opportunity, as part of the energy you now command. Let yourself walk forward, barefoot on the sand, feeling the warmth of a new sun on your skin. Know that you are not the same person who began this journey. And know, deep in your soul, that your financial transformation is not just possible, it has already begun. You are ready. The sea is calling. Step into your rebirth with courage, Cancer.